This video is to give you a little bit of an introduction into what Algebra 1 is going to look like. So first we're going to start off with what is algebra? Algebra is just mathematics that combines symbols, and in this case symbols are letters and numbers, with order of operations. So our orders of operations are adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing, all the things that you guys have been doing for so many years now. And then we're combining that with our variables. So you've seen a little bit of solving equations in 6th and 7th grade. We're now going to up the ante a little bit, and we're just going to add a few more variables and do some different things with them. Important things to know for this course. The first and very most important thing is that the entire course builds on itself. That means that you're going to need to know Unit 1 in order to do the rest of the class. You're going to need Unit 2 to do the rest of the class. So it's going to be really important that you're asking questions and making sure you understand the unit while we're in it instead of waiting until the next unit or just trying to blow it off. That means that it's okay for things to be challenging too. I've seen a lot of students come in who think that math is really easy and then they get to algebra and it's a little bit more challenging for them and they get really confused, really down on themselves, but it's okay. It's different from what you've seen. We're upping the ante, things are more complex. That's okay. That also means that grades aren't everything. I am more worried about you understanding than getting the A. If you are working hard and asking questions, those grades are going to come naturally. But at the forefront of our mind, we should be focused on understanding. This year we're going to be covering 10 different units, and these are the units. Right now it looks big and scary and a lot of words that we don't understand, and that's okay. Each unit will be breaking it down, but again, all of these units build on each other. So Unit 1 is going to be used all the way through down to Unit 10. Each unit, we're going to be using problem-solving skills, reasoning skills, communication, multiple representations, and making connections. All of that is going to help you deepen your understanding. There's a couple of different ways that we'll do each of those things, but communication is going to be really big in writing, in speaking, and making sure that you're communicating with me too when you need more from me. So the biggest question that everyone always asks is, when are we going to use this? What are we learning this for? Algebra is actually used every single day. It's the coolest part about math. Anytime you're problem solving, you're using algebra and you don't even realize it. So if we look at our examples, just figuring out how many items can go in a grocery bag if you can only carry 5 grocery bags. That's algebra. It's not written out algebraically, but that's a problem that we can solve and we can find an answer for. There are variables in there, we can get a solution. The same thing goes for the second example. How much gas can I buy if I only have $20 in my bank account? Again, this is a very realistic example. There are so many college students who have $20 in their bank account and they have to figure out how many groceries they can buy or how much gas they can buy. So algebra is really, really cool, and we're going to be looking at a lot of those real world examples this year. So, what can you do to help you this year? Ask a ton of questions. I love questions. The more questions, the better. They help us all understand. You also want to help each other. So, this year's a little bit different, and it's going to be really important that you're working together so you can work on problems, come to office hours. There's also going to be a lot of resources for you. So, the Canvas site is going to have a ton of stuff for you. So, always check there. You're also going to have notes videos that you can refer back to anytime you need it. The online textbook, which I'll go over in class. There's going to be Quizlet flashcards that you can use anytime you want. There's going to be extra helpful videos if you need something other than the videos I make. And again, you have each other. Use each other, help each other. We want to build up our community. And then keep pushing through. Again, if it gets hard, don't give up. That's okay. We're going to work on it together. What I will do to help you this year is I will record the notes videos, I'll answer any and all questions, I'll 100% have office hours, I'll give you any extra resources you need. All you have to do is ask. If for some reason the office hours time isn't enough, let me know and we can figure out another solution. Now, parents. If your parents are wondering what they can do to help you this year, they need to encourage you to persevere through the challenging problems or units. Again, it's going to get hard at times, and that is okay. We're going to keep pushing through. We also need you to keep asking questions. The biggest one that I need my parents to get on board with is to ban photo math completely. Photo math does not help you learn. Photo math gives you maybe a right or wrong answer. So do not use photo math. Instead, ask me questions. And then make sure that your kids are actually doing the math. The only way to learn math is to do math. Practice makes perfect. If you ever need to reach me, there is my email. Those are my office hours. If you email me, parents, I will answer you within 72 hours. Students, I will answer you within 24 hours. You are my main priority. I will get on your questions. This year is going to be really fun. I love algebra. It is so cool, and we're just going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to learn a lot of cool stuff. So, if you have any questions, please let me know, and I will see you in class.